Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial video and season's greetings. I hope you're enjoying your holidays. So this tutorial is going to be very lengthy. I hope you stay tuned and watch till the end of this video. So I'm done clearing up her skin and I'm using this Gelatin Prosthetics on her skin. Now using Lindy Sfx Spirit Gum. This is an adhesive and I'm going to use it to adhere the Gelatin Prosthetics onto her skin. So make sure that you clean the surface of the skin properly to take off any oil residue. So I'm doing this, and immediately I'm done with applying this product, I'm going to place my prosthetics on her leg, starting from the center. Starting from the center. So I'm going to take my time to make sure that the edges are not folding into each other. So that is why I'm actually placing it on the center first. Then I'm going to be using my spirit gum to lay down any part of the prosthetics that didn't lay down well. So now going to my edges, I am taking my time raising up the edges and placing my spirit gum and making sure that it lays flat. So I'm going to take my time. This process takes a very long time because I'm working with a very large size of prosthetic, so it's going to take a little longer if you are familiar with this process. So, and I'm using the spirit gum to dissolve the edges into her skin. This way it makes it easier for me to have a well blended edge. So yeah, that is just what I'm doing right now, and I'm taking off any pieces that I do not need, so just to get it off the way and make my process even easier and faster for me. And I would like to use this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We just got to 100 subscribers. I know it's a little, but it means so much to me. And if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I release good content on Sfx tutorials, and I am actually aiming at 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Just make sure you share and you comment, and also if you know you have a friend who will be interested in my videos, do share to them so that we can hit up to 1,000 subscribers. I really cannot wait for that. So now the next product I'll be using will be a setting powder, and I'm using a disposable sponge. So I'm just going to set the area where I have my spirit gum so it's not tacky. So now the next product will be Lindy Sfx Edge Filler. So this is a very good product, and I'll be using this in a short while, and you get to see how I use it. So I'm matching up this product with her foundation shade, though I made a mistake on using a shade a little darker than her tone, but well, I had to figure out a way to maneuver it. So this edge filler is going to help me have a good transition from the prosthetics onto her skin so that you wouldn't get to see the edges. Now I also made some mistakes, just a little, but I think next time I'll do better. Yeah, so I was so stressed making this filming this tutorial that I wasn't so patient enough while applying my edge filler. But this edge filler is very great to actually have a good transition from the prosthetics onto the skin. And with the aid of my setting powder, I'll be using it just to set the entire area where I have my edge filler. And the next product I'll be going in with is Lindy Sfx Liquid Latex. So this is going to help me hold everything together onto her skin so it doesn't move. It's more like a sealer. I'm using it to seal the products onto her skin so it doesn't move and it stays all day. Yeah, so I am going to do the same process on the other side of her skin. All products used are available for sale. You can place your order via our Instagram handle, and I'm going to leave a link to our Instagram page in the description. So now I'm coming in with the foundation. Yeah, I told you that I selected a shade that is a bit darker, so you can see it's so obvious, but I'm going to fix it up later on. So I'm going to apply this across my prosthetics, and I am using the disposable sponge to do that. So I'm going to do this carefully and making sure that I get a good coverage of my entire piece. And so we're back with our setting powder to set. Yeah, very, very important. And now to our setting spray. So this is an all-nighter. This is a sealer, and I love to use this product because it seals everything. It doesn't make anything transferable, so everything stays put. And forgive me please, I lost the footage on how I got to this process, but I'm going to show you what I used. This is our Lindy Sfx Skin Illustrator. This is an alcohol activated palette. These are the 2 palettes that I used, and these are the colors that I used in that order that I've already applied on her skin. So these are the 3 colors that I have already used. And now I'm moving on to this next shade, and I'm using a precise brush, using a stapling method to staple the color around the prosthetics. So I really don't know how to explain this, but yeah, that is what I'm doing. And the tip of the brush is fluffy but precise at the same time, so it gives me that application that I desire. Okay, so I'm just doing this randomly, right, but selectively. Yeah, randomly but selectively, and making sure that I have good color separations, demarcations, and everything comes together as in unison. So with that same shade, I am going to highlight the wound area. Yeah, so I am just going around the corners of the injury on her skin. Yeah, so, and I'm using my alcohol to activate the palette. I just don't know why I didn't show you guys. Well, basically what I'm doing is dipping my brush into the alcohol and swiping it on the paint. So now I'm going in with that dark red, and I'm also randomly placing this color at strategic points. So I was actually looking at a live reference while doing this makeup application, so that it really comes out really nice. Yeah, so that is what I'm doing right now, just randomly placing this color. And now I'm moving on to this, and I'm mixing those 2 colors together, and just like having a slash or how oh my god, like, yeah, that's what I'm doing, like what I'm doing right now. I don't even know how to put it. Okay, so now I'm moving on to that color and also doing some random placement of the color. See, you just have to use your instinct to, I don't know, to just walk around this. So this takes time. It takes time, more practice for you to actually come out with something very realistic. So now moving on to the next step, and I'm using cotton wool. So I'll be using this with our liquid latex to place on some part of the wound area. Yes, so you have to have some liquid latex first on the base before you apply the cotton wool so that it can adhere to it. So I'm going to apply this in 4 different parts, in 4 different areas of the injury, and I would have some colors applied to it so that it gives us more depth on the injury that we have on her skin. So I'll be using my these colors. These are the colors I'll be picking: the black, the dark red, and that green. So starting off with the dark red, is actually called aged. It's like aged blood, yeah, color. So, and I'm just rubbing it off. So now I'm using the black color, and I'm going to intensify on the color on the second application, so that I'll have, everything is just about managing your colors. You can't just go, yeah. So I'm darkening it now with more of the black, and the next color will now be my green. Yes, the green color coming in to make it look, gory. And to make the wound look very shiny, I'm going to go in with my aloe vera. I actually use this on my face, so but I'm just being generous on this application. So I'm going to use this to make everything look shiny, so it doesn't look matte, so it looks like you know when that wound is fresh. And yeah, so now we're using Lindy Sfx Stage Blood, and this is going to be my cover. Yes, so I'm going to work this around the edges, and this is just going to be my saving grace. Yes, it's going to be my saving grace for the bad edges I have. So but it's not all that bad though, but yeah, but it still needs some little touch up. Yeah, so I'm going to use my tissue paper to just take off any excess. You don't want to look so fake, like you're hiding something. No. So now I'm going with our Lindy Sfx Coagulated blood. This is a gel like blood, and I'll be applying this on strategic places as well. You don't want this to be like all over the place. So, and it applies well when after I've actually used my aloe vera gel. Yeah, so you can use any other thing as an alternative. Do tell me what you feel about this tutorial video on the comment section, and if you have any effect you would like me to recreate, do comment on our comment section as well, and we'll try our hands on it. So bye and enjoy the holidays.